Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT, overnight snow is creating new challenges for drivers. We'll have a live look at road conditions before you head out the door this morning.
That's not just an issue there, it's an issue everywhere. Cold temperatures, bitterly cold, and not much snow, but enough to make those roads slick. We'll talk all about that coming up.
With these near record freezing temperatures, we have some tips to help you stay warm.
And the Big Blue Nation packed the house hoping to see the UK Hoops team pull off an upset. Hey, they had their way. We'll have those stories and more. And breaking news as it happens. It's coming up on WKYT This Morning. Top of the morning to you and welcome aboard. It's good to have you with us Tuesday, November 18th. How low can we go? We'll see in that temperature. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. There are some school closings we have to tell you about today. Fayette County on a 2-hour delay. And Clark, as we understand, is closed as well. Other school systems operating on a delay are closed. We have a list of those at our bottom of our screen.
Yeah, and it's dangerously cold this morning. That is part of the issue out there. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris showing us how low we're going to go doing the limbo with those temperatures.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it gets really cold. I mean, it's already very cold. So, yeah, Clark County, like Rebecca said, just now coming in. My friends in Winchester, GRC, take off. Have a good day with the family and friends if you have kids in school and, well, you work there. First Alert Defender Live Radar sitting there with the snow out and about. And the reason why all these schools are closing and shutting down for today is because there's not much snow, but there's just enough to lay a nice little coating there on the roads. Roads are freezing outside. I mean, look at these temperatures. Currently, we're at 14 degrees. We got to get to 12 to actually hit a record this morning, but who cares if we're hitting a record? It's 14 degrees outside. Now, as we go throughout the afternoon, we're there in the 20s, and then we get some 30s. Hey, 30s we'll take now that we see these temperatures. We'll go over all of that in your latest forecast coming up.
Micah, thank you very much. We have a lot going on this morning. We begin with a WKYT breaking news alert. A major traffic impact this morning on Interstate 64 in Franklin County. The sheriff there says a cattle trailer has overturned.
I-64 is shut down in both directions near the 51-mile marker. Drivers being asked to use caution because there are loose cattle out on the roadway. We have a crew headed that way, and we'll continue to bring you updates throughout the morning.
Obviously, the cold making that even a more difficult situation. Looking outside this morning, you may notice some fresh snow in parts of Lexington. That combined with these sub-freezing temperatures creating some new challenges for drivers.
While most of the main roads in Lexington clear, it's the side roads that could pose a problem for you. WKYT's Victor Puente continues our weather team coverage with a live look at current conditions.
Good morning. The drive into work here in Lexington was a slow one, with a lot of the side roads still covered in snow. I'm here at the intersection of Joan Drive and Eastland, just off of Winchester Road. I'm going to step out of the way and show you what we're dealing with here. You can see Eastland there. Still, it has been cleared. But Joan Drive here still just has a layer of white on it. You can see those tracks actually from a garbage truck that came through just a few moments ago. That's a look at these side roads, but even the main roads have had some issues. Earlier this morning, Lexington fire crews had to respond to a car that landed in a ditch on Winchester Road. That happened around 1:15 this morning. Crews say the tire tracks led them to believe that the driver was trying to make a U-turn. Firefighters tell us that's when the man slid into a ditch. He was unconscious but had no obvious traumatic injuries. They say he was taken to UK Hospital. And because the freshness of this snow is so fine, even some of the roads that have been plowed have had snow blown back onto them, so it's hard to tell just how slick they may be. Now, as always, give yourself plenty of time this morning as you head out. It's hard to judge just how slick the road may be. Live in Lexington, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Thank you so much, Victor. Higher snow totals are just to the north and west of Lexington. Many hope that the overnight dusting doesn't add to problems out on the roads. In Scott County, police worked dozens of crashes yesterday. A truck actually slid off the road in Sadieville and nearly hit a house. An ambulance even flipped over several times on Interstate 75. There were no serious crashes in Scott County.
There are several school closings and delays this morning. Again, that includes Fayette County, which is on a 2-hour delay today. Again, Fayette County will be in session, but on a 2-hour delay. Bath, Estill, Wolfe, and Breathitt County schools are some of the ones that are closed in our area. We just learned a few minutes ago Clark County schools will also be closed today. Franklin and Fleming County schools are operating on a 1-hour delay. Keep checking the bottom of your screen for more closing closings and delays. In Breathitt County, the problem is not the roads, but the cold. The high school is getting new boilers for a heating system, and they won't be ready until tomorrow. The school was using space heaters, but firefighters told them to stop that because it was creating a fire hazard. With the wind chill near zero, it can be dangerous to be outside. Lexington firefighters say they responded to several cases of cold exposure overnight. WKYT Sean Moody is live with some tips for staying warm. He's been by that bank thermometer this morning. He joins us. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Good morning, Bill. Yeah, that bank thermometer started out at 13 back at 5 a.m. Now it's down to 12. And there's not a very strong wind out here. It's just kind of a light breeze, but I'll tell you that's enough to make that temperature feel even worse. This weather is dangerous for anyone outside for long periods of time, especially if they're not wearing the right cold weather gear. The Lexington Fire Department said they did make some overnight medical runs for people out in the cold. There are several school systems closed or on delay today, but a lot of them are running. So if your kids are heading out to the bus stop, they'll definitely need to layer up, wear the earmuffs, the hat, the scarf, the mittens, whatever you can get your hands on. Also, volunteers in Lexington and Georgetown went around last night looking for people with no place to go, bringing them to shelters to get out of the cold. Now, like Micah has been saying, this weather is way out of the ordinary for November. An average low temperature for today would be 37 degrees. And right now, standing out here in this weather, I can tell you most of us would probably take that 37 degrees. Live in Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Try to stay warm out there. Thanks, Sean. We'll keep checking the bottom of your screen for updated school closings and delays. You'll also find a complete list on WKYT.com.
In other news this morning, WKYT News has learned that Lexington's latest homicide victim was a convicted murderer. Walter Gray died Sunday after police say he was shot several times on Warnock Street in Lexington's East End. Our partners at the Herald Leader report that Gray is the same man who was sentenced to 45 years for a deadly Lexington shooting. He was found guilty in the 2003 murder of Andrea Tiller. Police say they have no leads in Sunday's homicide.
Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear says the second enrollment period for Kentucky's health insurance exchange is off to a strong start. During the first weekend, the governor's office says 1,100 people purchased a health insurance plan or renewed their current plan. The second enrollment period started Saturday and ends February 15th. Beshear says 735 people used Connect to sign up for Medicaid this weekend. Well, coming off a sluggish game at Rupp Arena, the Kentucky Wildcats will face their biggest test of the young season tonight.
And Coach John Calipari is warning the Big Blue Nation about a possible upset. The #1 Wildcats traveling up to Indianapolis tonight to take on 5th-ranked Kansas. The Cats got off to a slow start in their last game against Buffalo and actually trailed at the half. UK opened as a 3-point favorite against Kansas. Tonight's game is part of the State Farm Champions Classic. It's a late one. Tip-off is 9 o'clock. It'll be on ESPN. And the UK Hoops team clawed the way back to get a big win in Rupp Arena. The Cats went on a 21-7 run in the second half to beat the 8th-ranked Baylor Bears 74-64. They were down 14 at one point. Jennifer O'Neal led the Cats with 22 points. It was a bit of a revenge game there for the Hoops team. Baylor had knocked them out of the NCAA tournament in the Sweet 16 game last year. Nothing like some sweet revenge there for the women in that big game last night.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Let's check now to see how traffic is moving this morning.
Let's go and check in with Officer Don in live drive traffic. Assume he's had a good protein drink or something, ready to go. Ran into you yesterday, yeah.
Bumped into each other in the protein drink store yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I got to tell you guys, you know, if we haven't figured it out by now, I think road conditions this morning are probably going to be a little worse than they were yesterday morning. That's because the black ice is here, and they can do it. They've done all they can do, but you're still going to have patches to deal with. So we do not want to get caught off guard on the way in. Believe me, it is out there, and it's likely we'll see more collisions as a result. So you don't want to be involved in that. Let's get a look outside, and we'll show you what's happening on 75 and 64 there in the northern split here in Lexington. Of course, we have word in Franklin County. There's a tractor trailer that hauling cattle, some maybe cattle on the roadway. I-64 shut down there in Franklin County, and we have a crew en route to get us all the details on that. On our Waze map this morning, not a lot showing up as far as traffic flow is concerned because things are light with a 2-hour delay in Fayette County. That's going to help, but you can see folks are slowing down as they should be inbound Nicholasville Road coming up on Man o' War. Same deal, Tates Creek Road over the hill there from Armstrong Mill toward the Circle. That's an area that you have to be careful and just keep your eye open this morning, extra care, and you should be able to get in okay. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, when you get in your good warm car, Officer Don and Deanne are on 98.1 The Bull with some music and fun this morning. And we're on the air with the latest on WKYT this morning. And it's so good to have you with us here on this Tuesday.
A classroom tool is transformed into a work of art. See the amazing images made from chalk.
We're in the teens this morning, in toward the afternoon in the 20s. It is not going to feel like a good day. Snow on the ground, on the roads, some schools out. I'll go over your latest forecast coming up.